I'm so excited to be at the Laugh Factory. It's one of my favorite clubs in the city. It's my first time being here. I actually just had my 2-year anniversary doing stand-up comedy. Thank you. And when I first started out, my family got word of it. There was this big family dinner, and my 98-year-old grandma put me on the spot and said, "Bobby, how are you getting compensated in comedy?" So I said, "Well, I'm pretty early on, so when I do really well, my biggest compensation is that after I do well, a more experienced comic will fist me after my set." And my cousin's reaction was very similar to the crowd. It was like a muted laughter. It's like, did Bob just do a fucking fisting joke in front of Yaya? But my Yaya, 98 years old, pretty sharp. You know what she said to me? She said, "That's nice, Bobby. Now, are you writing any jokes that aren't about fisting? Maybe you can write some clean material, get a corporate and make some real fucking money." My Yaya knows a shocking amount about comedy, and she's my biggest fan in heaven. So where are my parents at tonight? That guy, this one, not a lot of parents here. Well, I'm a dad, and it's my greatest joy in life. And I got a 10-year-old at home, and he was so excited this week. He came home because his old second grade bully got a red card, which is their biggest form of punishment at their school. And he was so excited about this. And he said, "Dad, he got the red card for saying the C word at school." I was like, "The C word?" Like, I know that kid's mom, so it kind of made sense. But then I thought about it for a minute, and I was like, wait a second, is the C word crap? And he's like, "Yeah, Dad, is there another C word I should know?" I said, "No, there's not. That is the C word for the rest of your life. Don't ever say anything else." And my relationship with my son is very different than the relationship I had with my dad. So my dad was actually in prison when I was my son's age. And when he got out, I was very excited. He was doing 7 to 10, he got out in 3 on a technicality. So I thought we would go fishing or something, so I was so excited to see him. But we didn't go fishing. We had lunch together, and we hung out, and he told me about life in prison. And he told me about knife fighting. And this is what he told me. He said, "Now, when you're in a knife fight, you want to have 2 knives. You need one for slashing and one for stabbing." And he said, "The best way to win a knife fight is for your opponent to not know they're in a knife fight." I was 10 at the time, but I still picked up on this, and I said, "Dad, isn't that just stabbing a guy?" And he said, "That's how you win a knife fight, kid." I don't let my dad around my kids that much. So my biggest joy in life is being a parent, and I try to be a responsible parent, but sometimes I want to be the cool parent and kind of break the rules a little bit. So I did let my son watch a movie with a lot of bad language. And afterwards I made it a teachable moment. So I said, "I know you know all the bad words, you don't have to say them in front of me, at school, and especially your mom." I'm not married to his mom. And he said this to me, he said, "Dad, I don't know all the bad words. I know the S word, I know the C word," which he actually doesn't. "I know the F word, but I actually don't know what the N word is." He said for a while, he thought it was nerds, which I think is adorable. But he talked about it with his friends at school, and they decided by vote that that's not it. So he said to me, he said, "Dad, do you know what the N word is?" And just so everybody knows, I do. And I looked at my son, this moment in his life where I have to explain something to him. And I put my hand on his shoulder and looked him dead in the eyes. And I said, "Son, you're gonna have to ask your mom." That's how it is. That's how it is. So where are my couples tonight? single people? Nice. Where's my divorced people? Yeah, like excited divorced people. And this is Lakeview. Where are my thruples at? Yeah, that's super fun in the front row. We need an award up here. So I've been divorced for about 8 years, but I am in a relationship now. And it's a solid relationship in my life. And we live together, we work together. And even though we live and work together, I still get text messages through her. I get text messages from her throughout the day. And I was downstairs having coffee the other day, and I got this message from her. And I'm looking at my phone, and it said, "Hey Bob, I'm upstairs doing yoga in nothing but a thong right now. Kissy face emoji." She's younger. And then I heard, "Because you forgot to put the clothes in the dryer." So that was a tough morning for me. I stayed downstairs for another hour. She got her zen back eventually. I came back upstairs. But it's been a good relationship. She's only been mad at me one other time besides that. And that's when I jokingly explained to her that mansplaining is a compound word. It's a combination of man and explaining. She responded to me with 3 compound words. And those words were dumbass, douchebag, and sleeper sofa. My back was killing me the next day. I never explained anything else to her. And then, and she did say something to me about a week ago. She said, it's the sweetest thing anyone's ever said to me. She said, it was Thursday night, she said, "Bob, I love you so much. And when we're together, I feel like our souls are connected. And when our souls are connected, the weight of the world feels weightless to me. So thank you for being so wonderful as you are." That was a moment. And it was at that moment I realized that she definitely got the stronger half of the weed gum when we split that night. I'm going to bring Steve back up soon. My name is Bob Franks.